Hey guys, Zoya here from the Starcraftsquad bringing you Game 3 of LiquidTLO versus aTnSocke in preparation for my application to IGN as a commentator. I'm going to be casting a shitload of games, bringing you 2 to 3 matchups per day, so hope you guys love these professional commentators. Spawning in the bottom left, or I guess in the center of the map, is LiquidTLO, and his opponent is the Teal Protoss aTnSocke. This is the best of 3 series. This is game 3, so if you are watching, you've already been spoiled because game 1 went to someone, and then game 2 went to the other one. If you want to see how they go, though, you can watch the other games. But we're going to focus on this matchup here. TVP being the most entertaining to watch in my mind. I love watching TVP. Love playing TVP, being a Terran player myself. Now, aTnSocke is considered one of the best European Protosses. One of the best Protosses in the world, really. He is so good. He is just a force to be messed with his long flowing locks and his, amazing stature. He's just so sexy. And then over here, as the purple Terran, is the man himself, the beast from the east, LiquidTLO. He is so good. I play a lot like him. I have a very chaotic Terran play, and I love the fact that he's not playing random Reserve anymore, that he's actually sticking to Terran, because when I watch his play, I'm able to learn so much, because he is so aggressive and so fucking good. It's just awesome. Now, it looks like TLO is either getting a late gas or deciding to skip it. He's, normally get on 13, so we're not seeing an early gas from TLO. And, this being a huge-ass map, as you can tell just by looking at the mini-map, and Socke scouting the wrong way, it seems. Whoa, random supply depot there. That's not TLO's, don't worry. TLO can, hope he doesn't get scouted early and get these early command centers going. He's going to be getting that early 2 Marines, getting that depot down. It looks like we're getting a fast expand from TLO, which I love because macro games are the best. You can learn so much from them. Looks like Socke is actually going to be scouting down here first, which is bad for TLO. Hopefully he can micro well enough to stop any form of scout going on in this base, because if he scouts that there is no gas being mined, that is great for TLO. Here comes the probe, though. First Marine stopped, doing good amount of damage. Second one's on the way, though. It's going to be able to kill off this probe, so no scouting from Socke, and that is always the worst feeling in the world, having no idea what your opponent's doing. TLO moving his probe down here or SCV down here for the expansion, and we are getting ready to see a macro game, folks. 1 gas is being mined out of. We're getting that early stalker here. We do not have a zealot, it seems. We went straight for that early stalker. And we have a second gate as well, so no early expansion here from Socke. We're going to be getting that early 2-gate pressure here and bunkering up immediately. TLO is just playing this perfectly right now. He's getting that expansion. He's bunkering it up, and once you see the bunkers, you're going to know that your opponent fast expanded. TLO is known for fast expanding and playing very risky, but this is perfect timing right here. Any form of zealot pressure, any form of stalker zealot pressure would be arriving very soon, and these bunkers are just now finishing. So here comes that first stalker here from Socke, and he's going to be like, oh, well, I'm not doing anything there, and immediately falls back. Income tab shows 24 to 21. TLO a little bit behind, but that's standard in a game of TVP. Chrono Boost gets you that lead, and also that orbital command slows down your production just ever so slightly. Looks like Socke's going to start beating on this backdoor rock so he can swing around here and do some damage to that mineral line. Great play from Socke. Another barracks going down for TLO. Still no add-on on this one. Getting both gas at once, though. Income tab shows 26 to 22. Expansion warping in that orbital command. We have that SCV transfer already. Still no add-ons, though, TLO. What are you going to do, bro? What are you going to do? Expansion being built from Socke. We're also getting that robo down, so we're getting a 2-gate robo expand here from Socke. More stalkers on the way. Socke just, poking on the front, making sure nothing crazy going on. Still working on these rocks, because once those back doors are down, you can do a lot of damage to this mineral line when these bunkers are way over here, guys. Keep that in mind. Great play here from Socke. Income tabs 29 to 24. Socke making sure he's constantly chrono boosting his Nexus to keep his income tab even with TLOs, so when he the early expansion doesn't send him back too far. Factory going down as well. We're finally getting that tech lab down here for TLO. Well, mining that double gas. Food counts 40 to 42. Looking great here for both players. I mean, there's really, you really can't say who's got the advantage right now. Income shows that TLO, with that expansion being done and the 3 mules mining at once, has got a high ass mineral intake right now. But when those mules start to die off, you know, he was saving up the energy, it'll go back down, and they'll be about even. Expansion is finished here for Sock. Income taps 36 to 31. So right now the economy is actually pretty even right now. Starport being built. We have the factory with the tech lab, and then you know, TLO sees that those back doors now down. And he's, you know, Sock's great micro here, doing a good amount of damage here, picking up a lot of Marines, all getting really low health. Sock losing 2 out of 3 stalkers though, and that's not good for him. Getting back into a corner. Don't see him microing his way out of this. We'll be losing that. And try to see the scout off. What does Sock see though? Sock does see a starport. No, actually, he saw the tech structure. Yeah, he does see the starport, so he sees the starport. Factory over here. We have Raven on the way, as well as another factory at the starport. So we're going to be seeing the Colossus being produced right now. We do have an observer someplace on the map. Where are you, observer? Do we have an observer? No, we don't. Ravens are going to stop the observer. Where are we going with this though? We're getting 2 more starports. Oh my god. TLO is going mass here, and it looks like we're getting a Banshee Raven build with mass Marines here. That is awesome. I'm gonna have to try this build out myself. Now, observer is right here for Sock. He does see the starports at the tech labs. Needs to be careful though. Losing his observer instantly. He does not see what's being produced. Only so many things can be produced out of this. So, tech lab, tech lab, tech lab. 4 starports with tech labs, guys. Getting that Raven out for the detection. For the point defense drone, guys. Point defense drone, guys. If you do not use it in any form of TDP matchup or even TBT sometimes, you are a full point defense drone. It's so smexy. It is so great of a tool. All players should use it. It doesn't look like we're getting cloaked though from TLO. We're just getting that mass Banshee Marine play, which I love. Income tab shows 51 to 44 for Sock. Looks like he's getting ready to take a third soon. Forge corner, we've seen that armor. Not getting 2 forges though. He's going for the 1 forge. Not following Noni's play here. Income task 53 to 45. Stems finished. Combat shields on the way. Getting another barracks to get that constant Marine production out. Both players doing an excellent job of keeping their minerals and gas low. I just love seeing that. Just love seeing how smoothly they can macro while microing behind it. Still no form of harassment from either player though. This is turning into a standard macro game. We're at the 10-minute 42 mark. Mules being called in, of course, because mules are the best unit in the game. Banshees being produced in large numbers. Still no cloak in production though. Oh, nope. Just started. Awesome. So we are getting cloak. And I love this. I love this so much. I love this. So many banshees. TLO's about to be taking that third base though. And Sock scouts it immediately. What a brilliant observer placement there from Sock. Bringing this guy back home immediately. Should be seeing these guys getting salvaged soon. Sock taking his third as well. Also seeing on 7,000 minerals. Sock, you need to dump that, bro. You need to dump that. Getting those cannons down to avoid any form of harassment. Perfect play there. And we have TLO moving out. Very scary force. Stemming those guys up ahead just to stop any form of, you know, Zelnaga Tower seeing what's moving out. That's a good play from TLO. I like that a lot. I really do. But TLO skipping this one. The stalker does see this, but it moves away and does not see the mass Banshee. Does not see what's going on. And will be stimming and killing off that stalker. Now here comes the force. Colossus is going to die so fast with these Banshees. And this is going to be a great engagement for both. We can go either way. TLO already killing that one stalker. Moving forward. Great force field here from Sock. Stimming forward again, double stim here. We do not have that. We need to get that point defense though down though. There it is. There's the point defense shown. That thing I was talking about. Does so much damage absorption there. Look at these stalkers getting no damage off, and it still has 12 energy left on it. So that is so good. And TLO can't afford another one though. This is not good. Probes being pulled. Income tab plummeting for Sock. TLO not cloaking his Banshees though. Didn't cloak a single one. The observer could have done more damage. Here comes reinforcements, stim Marines. Cloaked Banshees finally going down, but there's so many stalkers here. These Marines are not focusing them down. Blink underneath, doing a lot of damage here. These stalkers are definitely going to be able to finish this up quite easily. Great point defense shown there. You saw how much damage TLO was able to do with that. So much. Food count, 40 for Sock, 55, or Intercom tab, excuse me, 41 for Sock. 56 for TLO, so TLO definitely came out on top there. And TLO's expansion is warping into normal command, even better. Good harassment here from TLO, doing more damage. The observer comes up, immediately using that. Marines coming here, taking out that back door. More Marines float again. We got a Banshee over here. Cloak doesn't need to be, should probably uncloak that. There we go, TLO. Uncloaking that beast. Starports all producing Banshees, except for one of them producing a Viking. Which one would be that one? And we're also getting some medevacs to do some healing. TLO trying to get a scout going on here. And this is a pretty intimidating force here from Sock. Why is he bringing probes, though? He's bringing so many probes with this force. 5 of them. A little bit weird. So there he goes. He's realizing his little blunder there. And putting his proxy pylon down. TLO's not looking too good right now, guys. Army tabs 100 and to 105, but definitely going to say that Socke's army looks more scary. I mean, these Banshees can be thwarted. This really can't. Not with TLO's unit composition. Here comes the Stalkers. Linking forward, picking off one Banshee, and here they come, moving forward, doing some damage to the Stalkers. Marauders running forward as well. We swapped all those tech labs here. We're going to be able to do a lot of damage to these Stalkers. Viking getting picked off immediately. Very careful here. We do not have very many Marines able to pick off that observer. We did lose that Viking, so that's going to stink as well. Using lots of scans here, though. TLO definitely coming out on top in that engagement. 119 food to 111. Income tab 60 to 57. TLO's third base is looking nice. We have 4 guys in gas, so a little bit of a blunder there from TLO. But this is the gas trick, I guess he wants to do. TLO finally getting those backdoor rocks down. We got a cannon over here, though, so he's not going to be able to do too much damage there. Sock's reactive time is instantaneous, though. +1 armor and weapons on the way for TLO, and he's taking his 4th soon. Also very nice play here. Doesn't look like he's committing to this Banshee play anymore, though. He's starting to get Vikings and medevacs. Could be wrong, though. Might just see him kill a bunch of Banshees whenever he gets the minerals and gas for it. We have a pretty good sized force here from both players. TLO is slightly bigger than the Banshees. Guys don't realize how strong they are. You think Banshee's going to straight up fight? Oh, they're glass cannons, but unless you're focus firing down these glass cannons, guys, you could be in a pretty bad shape. Expansion getting picked off. It was campsite last second. Food count is, or income tab 62-63. Sock finally overcoming his opponent, but the food count says it all, guys. 154 food for TLO, 111 for Sock. Don't count Sock as he is so good. TLO throwing away 2 Banshees there, though. Quite a blunder on his part. Here comes the huge stem. There's so many Marauders here. Only 3 Marines are in this mix, guys. That's a lot of Marauders, and they do a lot of damage, but Sock's force is a little bit bigger. Once these reinforcements get here, though, it's not going to be good for TL or for Sock. Producing more Banshees, more medevacs, more Vikings. Income tab shows 63 to 65. TLO back in the lead. His expansion is finishing. He is moving it right here. Probably going to get that planetary fortress down on it. This is not a very intimidating force to this. Look at TLO. His unit control is so great right now. Great force filter from Sock. Sock's army is just getting devoured right now. 109 food for Sock, 152 for TLO. Viking is doing some damage here. TLO getting a good concave here, doing a lot of damage, forcing Sock to fall back. 148 for the TLO. Sniping that observer, so these Banshees are going to do a lot of damage cloak-wise. Cloak TLO, you don't want to lose the Banshees. Income tab. Doesn't really matter at this point because the food count says it all. 76 for Sock, 148 for TLO. TLO definitely has a huge lead here. Stemming again, going to do as much damage as Harvest as possible. 54 to 65. Harvest count TLO has a huge lead right now. Powering off all these buildings by killing off that pylon. More Zealots being warped in. They do have charge, but these Banshees are going to do so much damage without that observer being on the field. +3 armor is almost done for Sock as well as Thermal Lance, but income tab 42 to 65. TLO's armor is 156 to 48. Just wait until that Sock to GG. We have another engagement going on over here. We have that Banshee over here cloaking, doing damage. We have 2 Marauders doing damage as well. And the reinforcements are just floating in. We have medevacs here ready to do a drop into the main at the same time. TLO looking so strong right now. So many medevacs. Here comes that Colossus right now. I'd like to see that one drop go on the main base, but it doesn't look like we're seeing it. Sock not looking so good, guys. 167 to 55. Sock is definitely going to be losing this game very soon. You do not recover from that form of a deficit against a player like TLO, who's, you know, income whenever 36 of your food is more than half of your food is harvesters, and you only have 57 food count. That's really, not that great for you. So this should be the final engagement. TLO is pushing with 176 food push, dropping in the main at the same time, and this is going to be GG very soon. Doing all that damage. There's a GG from Socke, so TLO will be winning this best of 3 series. Wow, what a series. Great games. I love TVP so much. Make sure you guys subscribe. Check me out. Wow, I'm dying. Very rude of you, for you guys. Check me out on Twitter.com. Follow me there. It's twitter.com/Starcraftsquad. And, yeah, all other information, my coaching service and Team Liquid stuff is down below. So if you're interested in that, go to the video itself and check out that description. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.